Up. But. There we go. But. Twitch. Jeez. Got it. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking again. Hello. There we go. So what happened here is last night I got the October update in January. Hey Alicio, hey David, how's it going? Hey Mortal, so Paul me, welcome back. Yeah, so last night I got the random October update in January, which was great. And I go, well, nothing better than right before going to bed updating it to the October update. Why not? There couldn't possibly anything wrong with that update, just because it clearly shipped on time. So I updated it. It actually took really minimal amount of time. I updated it in maybe an hour, less than an hour, 30 minutes. It was very quick. It was a quick download, quick installation. I was like, wow, that's pretty good, I think, overall. And then, then my audio didn't select itself this morning. So thumbs up. Well, I'm back. It's a beautiful, absolutely amazing day in Seattle. Just looks good. Let me open this window more. Oh, yeah. Full window. Ooh, you can just see the rays of sunshine coming in. I love it. But real nice day. Let's pour some coffee. Got a new brew today. Someone banged coffee in there. New brew. Of course, I got my Zojirushi. This time keeping things hot. Yesterday, cold brew, homemade cold brew. But we got some Olympia coffee, which I'm very excited about. Always need more coffee. Yes. So coffee time. This is a Ethiopia blend. I went over to the local shop, and actually they don't have a shop nearby, but they have places that sell beans in the city. So down in Olympia, which is our state capital, little did you know, this roastery is gorgeous. Not tons to do in Olympia, but nice little weekend visit. New brew from James Coffee Co. Boom. That's unfortunately some James in San Diego. San Diegoans. John Galloway. Beat me to doing that. So here's my unofficial chess.com mug, and let's pour it up. First brew of the day. You just see the steam come off of it. That's exciting. That is exciting. All right, cool. So what are we going to work on today? We have a small crew with us today, but that's okay. Domanisk coffee. Ooh, Birmingham. Ooh. Send the beans. Get those fresh roasted beans. Send them my way. Oh, I need to check my P.O. box today. That's what I need to do later. Check my P.O. box. I'm going to move it, though. My P.O. box is literally 20 minutes away. It's not ideal. Yeah, DM me on Twitter. I'll give you... Well, I'm going to change my configuration since my P.O. box is expiring, but I'll give you the new address. All right, so we're going to work on our SignalR app, but what I want to do is I want to make it so people can download it, the Android app at least, from App Center, and then go from there. So we, at the end of the last chat, which you may not remember because it was quite a long time ago, we messed around with deploying our backend, and we totally did it. I own cycle.coffee. I own that domain name. I think I might own Mott's Coffee Co. That might be correct. Let me make sure I got that thing on. So I'm pretty sure let's see if we, over here on the desktop modes. There we go. Pretty sure we Zam Chatter. Yes. So this is our website that we had deployed. And then it was like, so what we want to do is maybe change it so I just want to change around some of this init code because it was kind of bad, and I want to do it so it's like bool use GTPS, And this will be URL. Var URL equals, let's do use HTTPS, and then we can do, how do I do it inside there? Yeah, just this, right? Yes. Else. I think I can do like this, right? I can do like HTTP. Is that a thing that I can do? Oh no, I have to do like a forward slash or something. Where's my escape at? That right? No. Like, how do I do this thing where I put the string inside of it? I know I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. String dot empty. Oh, that must not be it. Again, is that it? Escape a string. Someone tell me how to do this. Tell me how to do this. I thought it was like, nope. Semicolon missing. Oh. Yeah, why is it all on different lines? That seems incorrect. There we go. Oh. I have to put this up top. There we go. There we go. Let's see, quotes. Let's see, C#. This is how we work. We go C#, quote in string every time. Every time. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So it should be. I don't actually know if I can do that. I thought maybe I could just do this, right? No. Oh, there we go. I was like, I knew there was a way to do this. Pretty sure here I need to do this again. Magic. Magic. That's so cool. Okay. Then we can continue on our merry little way and then do URL. I'll say root. I need to do this thing here. Boop. URL root. Then /hub/chat. There we go. Then instead of passing this in here, we do this here. Boop. Refactor that. Refactor this. Perfect. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Did it.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
These Blazor things. I'm really upset with their changes to the API for that. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. I also seem to be every single time I close this, I probably shouldn't. It was like the auto reconnect will continue to reconnect over and over and over again. Like if I disconnect, don't try to reconnect. So I should have another bool in here. So if well, let's say it's just closed. Okay, that's good. All right, I see. All right, that's good. So I like that, what we're doing here with the HTTPS stuff. That's good. All right, and then in our back end of our mobile apps, we can, well, that should be server IP. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, and then we can do a public bool. Do public static. I'll do a static. Static string default IP. I'll do, then I'll do a use HTTPS. This will be a false. Name of use HTTPS value. All right. What is it, man? But public static. All right, cool. Then that's the default IP. Read only static. Look at that. Filling it in. I'll do something like, if I'm in debug, and then static bool default use default HTTPS, and this will be false. And then here, what's cool about this is we'll say if debug else and if, and we'll compile this. So if we put it in release, then we'll change this to true. Change this to release, I guess. And then, there we go. Come on. Where's my release at? Come on. You're not gonna change? What's going on? Oh, maybe it doesn't define. Like squeeze me? Alright, I guess I'll put release in there. That's weird. I guess it's oh, that's weird because it should be if and then else. And it's definitely not. Did I do this wrong? Is it defined? Is that still on there? No, it's not on there. Look. In debug it should be. Oh, it's not. That's so weird. But this looks correct, right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I'm wrong. No, I'm right. That looks correct. I feel like it's lying to me. That's what I feel like. I'm just saying. It's so sad if it's not. If release? What? Okay, that is correct. And then it doesn't change for some reason. I don't understand. I'm so confused. I mean, it's there, right? Am I wrong? Release? I'm so confused. Configuration. Looks correct. Right there. If it's release any CPU trace. This looks correct to me. Let me close all. Maybe it just needs a edit. Open. If debug. Still thinks it's debug for some reason. But I know that's correct. Oh, maybe something else is failing here. Oh, here we go. It's failing because IntelliSense hasn't done other things. I see. There we go. I was like, oh, it's failing just because other things don't work. That's great. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Hey, Chad, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, that's good. That'd be a crash if that thing ever hits. That's good. New random. Like, oh, that's good. That random just is never assigned. It'll definitely crash. That's funny. All right, that's good to know. Look at my warnings, James. Look at your warnings. We should probably have another. So use HTTPS. Okay. And then I bet inside of our Blazor client, .init server. And I'll do if server to lower just do that. It's kind of a hacky hack. There we go. Let's see if this will compile now. And then I bet it will work again because nope. I'm still confused why this thing is not working. It doesn't literally make any sense. Let me get rid of this bar. Go away. Pretty sure I'm not wrong. Yeah, because I would have thought that perhaps it was that as well. But if I change this to Something is weird. Almost like they broke conditional compilation randomly. But I know this should work, so that's positive. That is positive. All right, that's interesting. Let us then. We can check it. I can just run this as startup, I guess, and then see what it defaults to. Let's uninstall it. That's good. That's a good button click. That's good. There we go. Let's try this. This hopefully should work. Like, why? I'm still confused as to why, but we can see if this goes into release and is there. Connection ID required. Dun dun dun. A connection ID is required. Dun, 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 dun. Anyone got any big plans for the weekend, or is it just coffee? Coffee, 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 coffee. AMCO. AMCO. That's what I'm going to go with. Oh, I got to sneeze. I got to sneeze. This is a good compilation. Oh, it's in release mode, so that's good. What is it doing? What is it doing? There we go. Oh, maybe. Oh. Like, what is it doing? What is it doing, UWP? What you doing over here being all cute? Look at it build. Look at that output. I think it's frozen. Default build to x64. Yeah, I think if you set it to, there's probably a default in here somewhere that you can change around, I think. I just use x86, so I don't even bother with 64-bit because it doesn't really matter, and then you get compatibility everywhere. So let us, I guess I can just test it on Android. Oh, you know what else I found out? If you go into sounds, I need to have a Twitch mode. But in here, I tweeted this out. Did you know in your sounds, there is a Visual Studio section, so you can assign sounds to Visual Studio? Amazing. If you don't, you can't use, oh, system diagnostics debugger dot is attached. Oh, to 64-bit? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's good. It's good to know. I guess you could change maybe the ordering of it. Ugh. Let's boot this puppy up. That's a good question. I'd imagine it's in your configuration manager. Perhaps. But yeah, that's a good question as far as like when you set this project as the startup, what is the default for it? I don't know. Do you think there's a typo in the Blazor client? Uh-oh. Let's take a look. Oh, there is. I guess there is. Rutrow. It's mad at me. Oh, yep. There we go. Thank you. It's kind of weird that that didn't build, I guess, but I think inside my chat startup, I had something where it was I guess it was okay. Did we change anything? I don't know if I ever committed the code. Chat service looks okay. Yeah, I didn't change anything in there. I think I pushed the changes to the server previously, yeah. Okay, let us, is this thing running? Oh, it's still running from before. Let's clear that out. Oh, my sounds. Yeah, so I need to put this in no sounds mode. There we go. Or else that way I get like those dings all the time, like ding, 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 and that's no good for anybody at all. Let us delete the Xamchat client from here, and I can only imagine that it has to be working and IntelliSense isn't showing correctly. I mean, that's my assumption, but what is it mad about now? Why are you so mad at me? Probably because there's warnings. Oh, that's funny. Cool. Thanks. Do, 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 do. Alright, we also have this thing. Let me get this. Let me get this thing over here. Oh, where'd it go? Moving it over. Moving it over. Okay, that's interesting as well. No way to resolve a conflict, a bunch of other things. Oh, there was a bunch of changes to Xamarin Forms yesterday too. I wonder if I should change that. What's it doing? Oh, it's dexing. What is it doing? It's probably like chugging my machine. My plan for 2019 is to get a dedicated stream type machine so I can figure out how to do it correctly. Ah, what is that? Well, oh, there we go. Forgot to tap on that. Oh geez, where's that? Zam chat Android. Let's do a build ID. It doesn't really matter. Oops. Okay, so that built. That's good. Profile, I think is where we put this under. So that totally worked. And then what we should also do is give it a default username too. Instead of string.empty, it's probably good. Let us do... All these things don't do anything either, so that's good. We can, at this point, maybe just... Yay! Hide. Homepage. These are all the other pages, so let us just put in some, comment this out for funsies, because we don't need this. One tab, we're just one tab. We're also fixing this IntelliSense. I'm very excited. Why is it broken? I don't understand. It's a very chill song. Too chill for me. I'm on the chill station, so let's do the happy station. Because I'm happy. Make sure this works, huh? Oh. We wanted to put a default. I was like, oh, it doesn't work because I didn't do a thing. Connected. Cool. So let's do a static string default name equals. Check this out. We can do let's do random check random. So asterisks, I don't know if I'm saying it, asterisks. I'm going to say asterisks. Okay, so we're going to do, in here we can do I have Xamarin Essentials up in here? Oh, I do. Okay, so I can do device info dot platform user, and then I can do like random dot next, say like 1 through 100. That'd be cool. And this will be the default name. So asterisk asks, do I not use any extensions like ReSharper or CodeRush? No extensions. No need to bog down my machine. What I have installed right now is a few things. I stopped using ReSharper when I joined Xamarin 5 years ago. There were so many incompatibilities and weird things, you know, just, and as a demoer, the main, well, there's multiple reasons. One, I felt like Visual Studio was getting a lot better for the things that I wanted, but I also felt as if what I like to do is demo and show what you get out of the box, because you have to pay for all those products, or there's a free version, you have to upgrade things. So I didn't want to install a bunch of things that you just couldn't get. So I have IntelliCode installed, which I love, which is free in preview for everybody. I'm using Community Edition. And then I have those power tools installed, the productivity power tools. I did it just for making things look a little bit bigger, but I honestly think that's like too much. I wish it was kind of pick and choose your own adventure, but that's kind of it. Oh, I guess the editor config, I think that's installed by default now. That's it, nothing crazy. I want my VS to load fast, not slow. So that's my strat. Read only, cool. All right, so that'll be good. And then we have sweet, sweet stuff in there. Done. Okay, so what next? All right, so that's good. Let us... Let's do this. Let's say the IntelliSense is not working for some reason, that thing. Stage, and we'll say refactor, IP backend, add default username. Let's go ahead and push that. All right, let us put this into App Center. How many people have Android phones? Anybody have Android phones? Maybe yes, no, maybe so. We're going to archive this puppy and create a key, but let us also, oh, that's set up. Okay, cool. I need to install the, I guess it's archiving it up. Archive faster. So my new goal of followers is 600 by, or 1,000 by my birthday. That's my plan. So I got 6 months, people. 6 months. And then we'll just see how long this goes. Forever. Yeah, it's funny, Jess, because I don't think I always have issues with the 64-bit version of the app. Usually, like when I've used Xamarin Forms, but I don't know about UWP apps, but I've always had issues with them. I don't know if it's just something weird, but I always end up just using x86. So I'm like, well, it runs everywhere. Why do so many builds? I guess you could do ARM as well, but at this point it's like, eh. And I think on, what is it? The new ARM devices, they can still run x86 in emulation mode, but not x64. So it's like, I don't know, are these machines just fast enough now, or are they like, they're good to go? I don't know, you know?
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Hey, Celtic Frost. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. That's nice. What did Asterix do? There we go. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, I got you. Words, phrases. I think because he used ReSharper too many times. Don't worry. Nightbot's a little aggressive. I need to tone it down. I'm on it. ReSharper. I was developing a Xamarin Forms app just over a year ago, and even using the early previews of ReSharper, it was pretty bad. And more recently, ReSharper has become so bloated and slow, it really bogs down Visual Studio. Recently switched to CodeRush and seems pretty fast so far and reasonable cost. Asterix, do you have a I re-put it back. I'm able to mod the chat, so I was able to I can just click and say bring it back or whatever. So it should be in there. Where's my yeah, it should be, it's in there. So I guess, do you have a blog or anything like that? That'd be a good blog post to kind of write up like the comparison of features that you liked between them and why you switched to CodeRush. I've seen more people use CodeRush. Who's CodeRush by? CodeRush. This jam's good. CodeRush. Oh, by DevExpress. That was a very intense logo. That's good. Like that. All right, let us install the App Center nuggets of joy. App Center. Doop. Oh, I have updates. What are my updates? Oh gosh. I don't want to install SignalR updates because it's scary. I'm like, that's scary. Oh yeah, we have new official tabs. All right, let's update these. Official 28 support. Let's do it. Jesso Pass asks. I'm just gonna call you Jess from now. Is that okay, Jess? Jesso? Tell me how you want to be called. I also have this new thing, if you type in theme, where I'll change the theme of my code editor to whatever you want for 30 minutes. That's a new thing. I also have a countdown clock too that I set up. For Xamarin Essentials, does it need to be set to full or assembly? Either. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna have a blog post about that. But yeah, it's either setting for it. It doesn't matter what it is because we linker optimized it or whatever. So you would be good to go. So yeah, either way. So like if whatever the default is works just fine. What is happening over here? Which is cool. We should probably put that somewhere. I think my Visual Studio is just freezing up. That's good. Let's see. While I'm waiting for that, someone on Twitter asked, what app do you recommend to put the screen on the PC for a presentation? That's a great question. Mirror. I have a whole blog. Check out my blog. I don't know what Visual Studio is doing. It's good. It's just freezing up. Visual Studio. Let's do this. I don't know. I'm not giving you much time. Ooh, why is it so small? Oh, jeez. What was it doing? All this Node.js stuff. Why? Let's close that, maybe. I can do this. Stop. I don't know why it's doing that. Don't worry, Asterix. I'm gonna change my Nightbot settings. Hold on. It's being very aggressive. What did it block you for? Let me see. Hold on. Stop spamming word/phrases. Okay, let me go into options. Seems fine. That's weird. Hold on. Boop. What? There we go. Now you should be fine. What is it doing? Let's see. Allows you to time out custom words, phrases, or patterns. Trying to see what it did. Oh, it finished finally. That's good. Did it? Automated. Stop spamming words, phrases. Why is it? Hold on. Repetitive. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, so there we go. Let's do that. I think excess emotes I bumped up to a bunch. It's like 20, I think. There we go. Excess caps. Do limit like 13. There we go. Yep. Oh, and you have a new diamond membership. Oh gosh, so much. I'm a desktop developer. Was given the job to develop mobile app for a company. We had 12 weeks to publish iOS and Android. Didn't know anything about Xamarin prior to starting. Couldn't have done this without Xamarin for Prism. Oh, awesome. You should send me a DM with the stuff that you're working on, or you can email me, mods at Microsoft too. That'd be cool. Whoa, we use Visor to demo. Yep, I use Visor as well. No, you're great. I love, I mean, and ask me anything. So it's, I just kind of chill anyway. So what is it consolidating? No, you're great. I'm all about the interactions. Let's update Xamarin Forms. Ooh. To that one. I was saying Hesopas. Portuguese. If it was Spanish, it would be a little bit easier. But if I got a Spanish speaker in the house. Spanish speaker in the house. Let us... Yeah, Visor is great. I use Visor everywhere. In fact, if I type Visor, there it is. This is my new favorite thing of the new version, is you have like all these things when you type for something. It's very good. It's very good. I guess, can I make this app a two app? I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any changes for .NET Core 2.2 on that. Let us clean, save everything. Update NuGets. That's good. All right. Then what we also want to do is install. Come on. Manage NuGet packages. We want to install App Center. So many things that aren't App Center. I'll just type in that. Let us do. We want it into our mobile, Android, iOS, Windows. We want base. I guess that'll be installed with everything. We want crashes, analytics, distribute. I am not on an early track. No. Absolutely not. I just got the October update today. Apparently there's updates. That's good. Semi-annual targeted. So whatever the default is. No early previews. I think I get lucky even at work. Most people are on, like, they install the builds for you automatically, and I think I am exempt for that for some reason, which is really nice. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. And then what we want to do is go to... Just gonna set up Android. So where's Xamarin Forms? Copy. Now, do I have to do anything special for distribute? I think only on Android Xamarin. I don't think I have to do anything special in here, in like anything. Just don't check updates when in debug. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that was new. Oh, I guess on Android. Puts it in the on start and distribute. For iOS, you have to do that. Only for iOS. All right, cool. That's good. All right. And this is my at-home computer, so this isn't even my work computer. I think at work, Microsoft like controls the rollouts on the machine. So since it's Intune, like I don't really have any option to. I mean, I think I have option to delay an update, but I think it automatically pushes it and goes. So. I guess we can do a so in here.
It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing.
What just happened? I'm so confused. Oh, Celtic, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. How come that's not in there? Where's my NuGets? It's all there. Have to rebuild maybe? That's good. Uh-huh. Well, no, it definitely can't be found. Alright, let's unload. Reload. Maybe I'll reload our dependencies. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I swear, sometimes Visual Studio. Analytics. There we go. And then let us also go into our app geo contacts. There we go. Source this Android. This one. Can I just download this file? I guess raw. Then what I can do is I can add a helper file. In here, and we can say, is that .sh? I think it's appcenter.sh. Let's look here. Scripts. Build scripts. It's called App Center, one word. App Center. Okay, cool. App Center post clone. App Center post clone. New. Yes. Opening code. What do we have? Whatever our last theme was. There we go. Put that in there. We just need this. Android. Don't need this. Build path. This is going to be inside of where? Ah. Go away. This should be inside of here, which is going to download the source code and then go to Twitch. This. Source. Zamchat. And then what is it in? So I probably want to put it actually in Zamchat helpers. Zamchat helpers. Zamchat. Okay, common constants. We'll just put it in. Put it in settings. Boop. We want this. And we want this, and then we're going to our settings. And we're going to create a static, public static string. Center Android, and this script is going to like swap keys or whatever. So we'll put this here, and then we'll say if device. Let's bring in Xamarin Essentials. There we go. If device info dot platform equals, what is this thing? This is a device platform dot Android and settings dot. App Center Android does not equal AC Android. Then we can set this. We're just going to set this on Android for now. This will be this. There we go. And I'll say, if not debug, then do that too. So I think this is working now, so that's good. And that's working now. I don't know why, like, maybe I just needed an unload and a reload, something weird with IntelliSense. It's good. All right, what is it mad about? Oh, I probably need to do... Can you do something like that with Azure Pipelines? Oh, you could just run this script. I mean, you could just... So in Azure Pipelines, you can just run the shell script or the bash script or anything inside of it. Like I was inside of, I can show you, Jess. I was messing around yesterday building out my extensions, but literally all you need to do if you go into your pipeline is go in and just say new shell. Is it bash? New command line or new bash. Let's just run it. Boom. And then what's cool here is you can give it a script path like this. It's way better. Or you can just do inline. Just write it right there. Super cool. So, but on here, you need to do all this stuff. Which is unfortunate. Why is it mad at me? Let me compile it, I guess. Oh, I think it's just old. So we can grab this key here and then go into our build. I just don't want to check in the thing. So environment, use this. AC Android. Poop. It's good. We're also going to sign the build. So what I want to do is go into my Android archive manager. Let's create a new key. Add a new key. We'll call this Mott's Codes Live. And then let us do a... Then we can just do view and explore. Boop. Just there's my key store, which is great. Then I'm going to copy this as well. Let's put this inside of something. Let's put this in here for randomness. Boop. Why not? Shove it in there, doesn't really matter. And then let's close out of that. Easiest way to create a key. Then here we can come in, we can say sign this build, we can upload our key store. That should be it. Mott's Codes Live. All right. This looks correct. AC Android. If it's Android, I guess it doesn't matter because I could just do this. I don't even need to check the device thing because I'm just setting that. But as long as it doesn't equal that, because it will never equal that on other builds. But we'll put it in there anyways. Sure. All right. I guess I don't even need to do this in debug because I'll never not have that there. So that's good. Let us then. Yeah, it's super simple. Super duper simple. Let's commit this code. And I want to make sure I have permissions set up, so I should need internet. Internet. All right, this all looks good. And then let us spin a build. While that's building, we can do a new release. Nope. New group. Same chat public. What's this button do? That's cool. That's where you get the details. Okay, so this should be building. See if it works or not. Ooh. Don't know. I don't know. Let's see, I should have the App Center app, I think, too. Let's see. Am I not signed in? Am I signed in on this one? I am. Cool. So I'll download their update. Oh, gosh. Okay. We should be able to see if it picked up the script or not. Yeah, it did. Post clone. Cool. All right, that's good. Looks like it's doing a NuGet restore, but it should have. It may not have run those scripts on this one. It may not have picked it up yet. Let's cancel the build. Let's do a new one then. Just build. Because it should have shown me post clone. Shell scripts did some stuff. Feel as if this is like the NuGet restore. Where's my bash signed? Maybe it didn't do it yet. When does it do it? Install key store. I feel like it should have done it. Some point should print out the file too. In here, because it does it as long as it's side by side. Build a repository. Twitch SignalR, Xamchat helpers settings. Looks correct. Oh yeah, I printed it out right there. Cat. Maybe it does it after NuGet. Maybe it's like in a weird series of events. But it should run a command line. Solution. Find a bunch of stuff. Who knows what it's doing at this point? Wow. It's getting a lot of NuGets. All those ASP.NET NuGets. It should have those installed, I think. Should have those cached. That would speed it up for sure. I'm curious if it didn't know. Save and build again. Let's see if this one will do it. So I sort of feel like they need to also increase the maximum build concurrency, since for open source projects at least, because DevOps has a bunch now. So there's Sam. There's Sam chat. Sam chat. Okay, let's see. This should clone, and then we should. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. So perfect. I just put it in the build logs because I'm like, why not? I just want to validate that things are there. That's good. Cool. All right, we're gonna let this build and let it go. That's exciting. I wonder what happens if I throw this back in debug. I want to see if how I did it. Clean. I make sure it rebuilds, I guess. That'd probably be beneficial. Like, does it build? I think it's going through and like, yeah, it's definitely restoring all this stuff in those solutions. All that ASP.NET stuff. I wonder if this will build. It should build. I have a feeling it's going to take a lot longer than I really wanted it to, but that's good. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. A lot of people coding today. That's cool. DevOps, Docker. I always feel like I should, like, I'm gonna raid people, right? And then I'm like, I don't know. No one to raid. People building PCs. I need to build a new PCs at some point. I need to do it. It's go time. Maybe I'll hang out with Jesse today and see if he's got his 980. Got some gifts for him anyways. I should put C# somewhere in my title, probably. Whoa, someone's doing some Delphi development from Russia. Interesting. A lot of people coding. I like that. I like that. Hungarian. Interesting. Still restoring those NuGets. Look at it go. Up, it's on App Center. That's exciting. There's Android support libraries. Look at my local build, totally gravy. All right, that's good. That's good. That's exciting. Did it change anything? All right, so I probably did like update resources with from new NuGets. I mean, that's fine because it'll generate on build, but might as well check it in so you don't have to generate them again. Yeah, Delphi is still around. That and COBOL. Delphi COBOL runs the world, makes it happen. Oh, it's installing stuff. That's good. That's doing Blazor stuff. Oh, jeez. It's like going through a whole dependency change. Whatever's in my in that release definition. If I was smart, I would create a new release definition just for the Android app, but not that much. I should learn Delphi. I never did Delphi. I did like C, C++, lots of C, C++. I did some Turbo Pascal, lots of Java, of course, lots of C#. That was really about the extent of it, to be honest. A little F#, but not much. But I really ended up just doing C# development because that's what my instructors taught me in school. But oh man, we're gonna have a great merge conflict on Monday. I sat down last night with Frank and interviewed him for an hour in like 10 minutes about his entire life from like start to finish. It's phenomenal. It's like a great story. It's just so good. Just mind-blowing. So there's so much I learned about Frank that I had no idea just in general. So it was really cool. Touching stuff. DLLs, get those assets. All right, you got this. Started 5 minutes ago, but it's been running for 6 minutes. Yeah, they need to optimize this, I think, a little bit, but cool, it built. Signing. VB 456. Yeah, the podcast is like so good. I need to edit it tonight, but yeah. Let's distribute this. Distribution group. Me. Boop. Test build. All right, let us see. As this distributes, gonna install my phone. Over here, let's see. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Sweet App Center app. Downloading. I did a lot of game development, so that's where I did all the work in C, C++. That was my... Well, I did a lot of console development. I have a lot of sample apps and stuff coming out. Okay, cool. Oh, crap. All right. Need to sign in with my App Center account. Cool, so now we have an app onto phone. All right, that seems to work. I think it doesn't seem connected. There we go. Cool. Probably had to wake it up. All right, so now, well, besides that, there's no photo. Let us distribute this build to public. All right, then we can go back to distribute, public, copy link. If anyone's on their phone, you can send that to yourself. Does anyone want to try it with me? Maybe? There should be a... Put that on there. You can scan it with your QR. Here's the image address. I've been seeing a bit of news about in a mobile app, will Xamarin set up a standard UI for both iOS and Android? Good question. So Art asked that. So Art, that's a great question. So what it does, it's very similar UI in general. However, if you look at our docs, and let's say we go to Xamarin Forms here. So remember, if you want to build just an iOS app or just an Android app, you can do those independently and use the native UI. And then we have the cross-platform UI layer with Xamarin Forms. So if you go into the user interface, you can learn about all the different views that we have. And most of them are going to be very similar, but let's say you take a switch, for instance, or a toggle. Switch? Toggle. What is it called? Picker slider? Where's it at? Where's our switch? Toggle? How come a switch doesn't have... What? Well, I don't know. We don't have things on that. Let's take a button, for instance. So a button, for instance, will use the native iOS, Android, and Windows UI on each of them. So this button here, right, is like the default button. However, that being said, like that's good because if you want something like, I don't know, let's say tabbed page. Let's see, tabbed page here, you're probably going to get like the default of tabs on the bottom, tabs on the top. You can, of course, change that, though, like we did in this app where tabs are actually on the bottom. So there's like some customization that you can do in here, too, if you want. So you can adjust those things. But if you want really, really similar, is it toggle? It should be called switch. We don't have documentation for some reason. I'm not sure why. If you want extremely more similar, we're working on Visual, which is a new API in Xamarin Forms 4.0. I just saw a new demo of it where we have a whole bunch more stuff, but it gives you, it looks a lot better than this now, but it'll give you very similar buttons and pickers and tabs and everything between all of them because it uses material design on both of them. Oh, can you bring up a QR code? Yep, right there. I wonder if this just works if I say copy image address. There you go. Look at that. Oh geez. That was not helpful at all, was it? That is long. That wasn't helpful at all. That was not helpful at all. There you go. There's the QR. Sorry. I'm gonna put a docs. docs.microsoft.com, and I'm gonna create a new issue. I'm kind of curious if it's actually there though. Xamarin Forms switch. I'm pretty sure it's a switch. Yeah. And we have it here in our API docs, but not in the docs. So I'm gonna create a bug over here. Let's call, we can do this. You can say report an issue. And that seems legit. Okay, cool. So missing switch documentation. Looks like this exists in API docs, but it is nowhere to be found in the user interface. Boop. All right, cool. All right, that's good. All right. That is long. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, hopefully that helps a little bit there. Yeah. So like if you really want to use iOS storyboards, for instance, then totally it would. I'm going to hop into the Xamarin channel, by the way. So if you boot it up, connection error, send async method cannot. That's weird. All right. Might have a bug in it somewhere. weird. Let's see here. Maybe it didn't disconnect? Question mark. It says I'm joined. That's good. Should be able to open this again. Let's see if it's in here or not. Let's see here. So if I go into this one, that's weird about some. Oh, there we go. Mortal says hello. I did something where it should be Mott's Android. Let's see here. Well, something is wrong. It says cannot be a call. So something when you change your name, it's like upsetting me for some reason. So I got to relaunch it. Interesting. Cool. It works. Crazy. I wonder if it's just when I go out and then back in. No, that worked. It's something when I change the name. It's as if I am caching something. That's interesting. Whoa. Nice. Amazing. I think Mortal said something earlier. Let's see. I think if you change your name ahead of time, then it works. I'll have to debug that next week and see what's going on. That's cool. Now we can all chat randomly. We'll have no idea if anyone's on. But it's there. That's cool. We'll see. We'll see if anyone else is able to communicate in it. Oh. Now, if you just do end-to-end encryption, and then we'll maybe pretty up some of these things and actually get some debug or something in there. So ship it. It's done. Ship it to the App Store. It's great. I love it. Yeah, we'll actually do some cells maybe, and then make it so things can do very different. Because I think it's just one line of text right now. I don't even think you do anything really crazy with it. Obviously, it doesn't even wrap when you go too far. But yeah, there's the unique IDs. I wonder if it's not disconnecting. I'll have to change that. So that's cool. Yeah, so good. So good. Well, I think that's it. I think it's about everyone comes in at the very end. I like that. It's my favorite part of the chat. So it's pretty good. Yeah. Look at that.
Is I'm gonna rub a little DevOps on this and I'm gonna make it better.
Just made it better. Look at that. Shipping it.
But unlike Chris, I'm not a command line guy. I love that warm, fuzzy feeling of my IDE.
That's really fast too. I mean, also I don't have auto scroll on this, so so I don't have anything on there. It should. I want it to start on the bottom, and I need to probably do like a custom render or something for that. But I also saw did we just do a blog post? Hello. I think we just did this blog post on this thing. So Andre, who did a pull request in 3.5 preview, on any control, you can just give it a binding source. This is a very long blog post, but you can just be like stack layout, bindable layout, binding source equals sports, and then you can give any control or any layout an item template, and then it just kind of works, which is kind of cool. So you can be like, oh, give me in blah, 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 and it just does it. So it's kind of crazy. And so that way you don't have to use a list everywhere, just stack up a bunch of things. You're like, I have about 5 of these, put them there. I think it's cool. Cool, we did it. I gotta scroll up and down though. Oh. No smileys. Let's see. That works. I wonder... This is a new emoji, so it probably doesn't have it. So it's like newer emoji. Probably need to use emoji compat on this. So instead of doing a label, we could probably have to do a custom emoji label for it. But now we can see people leaving. Bye. Now I left. Cool, we did it. Now you can chat it up all day and all night. You can chat all day. All right, everyone. I think that's going to do it. Thanks for testing this out with me. Yay. Yay. So cool. Nice. Cleared. Oh, it's still done. I definitely messed up something. I need to figure out what's going on there. Why it's all mad at me. That's cool, though. We'll figure that out next week. I think all the code's committed. That's good. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out on a beautiful Saturday morning. Hope everyone has fun. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, check out Merge Conflict. Do I have like podcasts in here? Let's see. Is that a thing? Nope. Subscribe. No, I should probably have some Merge Conflict. Nope. I need more custom things, I guess. All right, well, thanks, everyone. I won't be around next week, but I will have some cool stuff the week after. I'm very excited, starting a new project next Friday. So I won't be around next week, but I'll be on the .NET Community stand-up on... If you go to twitch.tv/Visual Studio and tap on events in here, you can see all the .NET Community stand-ups. I'm going to be poking my head in to the languages and runtime one, and also on to the tooling and cloud and other things like that. So definitely give that a look-sees. Cool. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad we got some DevOps on it. I feel great. And yeah, I will see everyone later. Bye.